What's up, guys? It's Will from TekBeatTV bringing to you a review of the ROKFORM ROKBED Aluminum case for the iPhone 4. It is a solid aluminum case made out of T6 aluminum, anodized aluminum. It does fit your iPhone 4. Think of it as a slider type case. There's a small component on the bottom. This is this piece. Solid. You can get them in different colors for the bottom component. It is aluminum. And this is the top. This color really does not change at all. It's really just replacing the bottom. Hopefully in the future, ROKFORM will add additional colors to this case. It is solid aluminum, carved from a solid billet of aluminum, and it does not change the signal for my iPhone 4. My bad signal at home was still just as bad as it was, and my awesome signal strength at work was still just as awesome as it ever was. I didn't even lose a single bar. The reason for that is they designed it so that the iPhone is actually floating in between all those different edges of the aluminum portions of the case. It's kind of floating. Think of it doesn't actually, the metal band does not actually ever touch anything that's aluminum. Think of it that way. Putting it on, really relatively simple. You just take your iPhone 4 and slide it in between. Pretty smooth. You take that bottom component and you slide that on. Pretty nice fit. And then you take these screws and you take the included tool and screw in both of the set screws so that this bottom component won't be removed. I won't screw them in totally. Kind of go over some of the finer details of the case. So as you can see, it's got a full opening for the vibrate volume rocker. Top is got an opening, solid full opening, easy access to the standby wake key and your headphone jack. And on the side, you have the same design, kind of an open, so you can access the micro SIM card slot, and the bottom is completely open. What's important to note is actually this will fit a iPhone 4 from Verizon because it's got this solid opening. The only thing that changed, the dimensions did not change at all with the Verizon iPhone and the AT&T iPhone. It's really just the buttons on this side have just shifted down slightly lower. So anything that requires a perfect cover for all those buttons will not work, but ones that have this opening that's widened out and doesn't cover each individual button will fit perfectly. So this case, used it for a while. Pretty decent feel. It does add a little bit of bulk, obviously, because it's an aluminum case. It's about an ounce, so this is going to add about an ounce to your phone. Some of the downsides to this case, I don't know if it was just because this was a sample sent out to me by ROKFORM, but it did not incorporate any type of back shield. I know that this phone really does float and it doesn't rub against this back portion, but even having the case on like this, because your back is exposed, a back screen shield would have been nice. I actually took this back screen shield from another case that I had and applied it before I put on this case. Fit still works perfectly because this case is actually very thin, or the shield on the back was very thin. Another component that, it's a minor nitpick, but I felt that I should point it out, is if you'll notice, the top of this phone is rounded, right? While the bottom is not as rounded, very edge-like on the bottom and square edges versus the rounded top component of this ROKBED. I wish they could have rounded this out with the bottom as well. It wouldn't have felt as blocky in the hand because of this bottom. Because it's a pointed edge, kind of feels a little odd in the hand because of these square edges on the bottom. Hopefully in the future they'll create something with a solid aluminum back. That would have been awesome. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this design on the back, but some of you may like this design. For the colors, they're awesome. No issues there. And the construction is great. Smooth edges all around. No type of leftover manufacturing material. No sharp edges. It was great, right? Perfect manufacturing. It's just Some design components I would have liked personally to change, but no other issues there. It does come with this tool, right, for you to install it on the back. You can check out ROKBED's site. I've put them in the description bar. If you guys have any other questions whatsoever about this case, feel free to contact me via comment, a private message, or email. I will get back to you. You know, you guys, if you're a longtime subscriber, you know I do. I get back to all my subscribers. And again, comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys real soon with another product review. Peace. The back has a unique design in that it's got this bend or arch in the back, just a small one, and a carbon design, right? So it kind of has